Hey Beals, my name is Simon, welcome to Thomas Was Alone. This is a game I have wanted to play for so incredibly long, and I never really came around to it. And then I forgot everything about it, to be honest. And yeah,
Thomas.
then there was
Wow, a weird first thought to have.
Then there was the current Humble Bundle, and I got it through that. And I decided now's the time. Today I will play it. So let's play it. It said something about some AIs being developed and stuff like that. I assume that's what we are. And the narrator said we were alone. And it's pretty easy to control. And I don't know why, I quite like this jump animation actually. It's quite fun. Simple.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
Okay, so he's observing the world.
1. The whole alone thing.
He knows he's alone.
Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where.
And
3.
portals.
Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling.
I bet he
Almost as
is.
good at falling as he was at observing.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at falling. Look at this. Whew. Yes, falling. I am the best faller in the whole fucking falling world. Sorry about the language. I'm actually working on a game about falling currently, so that's pretty cool. It's with our good old Mr. Bliss, our YouTube mascot again. I'm working on a prototype. It's an Android game. It's sort of a follow-up to my Hey Run Far game, or Hey Go Far. I can't remember what I ended up calling it. Go or Run. I don't care. Either way, so that's Portal. That's what I'm working on. I'll probably, when I have some more prototyping to do, but then I will probably upload a GIF or something somewhere, either on Twitter or something like that. So that would be cool if you would just, if you want to watch the progress of the game, then you could start going there, and I will probably upload sometime. I have also thought about...
Worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Okay, so first now he learned to jump. But I have thought about, I have my Gumroad store, and I thought I can add a subscription thing there when the game is becoming an actual public project. Then you can follow its development there if it's something you're interested in. But not too hard. So that's that, but I'm not sure yet. I will come back to that. But if you follow me on Twitter or on Facebook or Google+, then I'll probably upload a GIF at some point showing the core gameplay, the core principle of my game.
He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia.
Couldn't be. Let's have a sip of water. 0.6.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Yeah, so we're moving that direction. But I haven't got the prototype completely done yet. I want to have at least some sort of obstacles and stuff like that, but I think the concept is pretty nice. The idea, I like the idea at least. Whether I can pull it off is another matter. But
it always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills.
Cool.
It had been
designed.
Just for him.
Yeah, designing.
Why?
Woo!
Was the world testing him?
Game design.
No.
Yeah.
Too obvious.
I like how in this this game that everything is like angled. The levels are angled, so you're not looking directly up, but everything is angled. That's nice. And also these shadows are nice. They are simple and nice and simple and nice. That's cool. I don't know where the light source is. Is that right around here? Yeah, this is the light source. So we have this moment here where everything is dark. Darkness. Darkness. Cool. Anyway, let's continue. I haven't really read a lot about this game other than I knew it was something I wanted to play back then and now. Something about you get some more characters than Thomas and they can do slightly different things, but they all are based on this or something like that. Now what is that over here? Pass through respawn points to have to save a character.
Intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Oh, of course I didn't want to swim in it.
He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
That's probably pretty smart.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Also, it's very soothing, calm music we have in this game. It's nice when you want to think it is a puzzle game after all. Or it looks like a puzzle game at least. So that's pretty nice. I like that. And the narrator has a quite soothing voice as well. So that's nice. I like it. I like it. I like it very much.
The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
Yeah. Not as good as I am falling, but I'm pretty good at jumping as well.
He just wished he had someone to share it with.
There will be someone soon enough, don't you worry, kiddo. Yep, and we've got the exit again. Be there or be. Achievement unlocked. I submitted 100 bug reports. I told that idiot this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to be spawned into an environment at some point. Turns out I missed the point. That little error changed everything.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Ah, so now we have Christopher, or Chris. And he don't like me. So, Q and E. Cool. So we need to get over here and get up here. He cannot jump as high, it seems. And then we need to get both into goal. Okay. So we need to move multiple things around.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times.
Cool. Yeah. So.
Well, not actually. Not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
I see hate. It's not good. We will figure this out, you and I. You and I will figure all this out. I will help you. I, Thomas, will help you. I assume we are just Thomas, like. Or we are everything. Good. You can get up now. He's a little thicker than me, but he is also shorter. He's a dwarf. He's a dwarf. Dwarf. He's a dwarf. Let's just give a hit a little while. See where this takes us.
John knew.
Oh yeah, we got some new friend here.
A moment to shine. This was
We got a taller one this time, who seems to jump maybe even higher. Yeah, even higher. So now, if you jump down there, and you do something like this, and we can. That's this. Great. This works.
This would not do. John needed
Okay.
room to show off his exceptional skills.
It
As
was.
it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things.
That's true, but if we do something like this, then they
Where
should
did
be
he
able
come
to
from
pass.
anyway?
And then we can get up. That's great. That's cool. Let's see what next happens. I will skip again. After this level, of course.
So, this was how Claire would die. She knew it would happen eventually. She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt a little like her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order. The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she supposed. Wait, what? Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realized she had superpowers.
Aww. Nice. So we have a new buddy here.
She'd need a cape. There was no getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion. If you saw a cape, that made matters clear. You knew what you were dealing with. Claire was all about communication. And, you know, floating in water, which was her superpower.
Oh, she could have brought him over. Not that needed, not needed. Boom, we did it anyway. It's okay. So now she needs to help them. Bring them
Right.
over the...
Fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you.
Yeah, we have a small little family now.
Claire needed to come up with a superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
No, Claire is fine. It's a good name. Not superhero name, but it's a fine name. Also in the water you can apparently jump way higher than normally, so that's nice. You are the Aquaman of Squares. Claire.
Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Yep, it was. We try again. Oopsie, there she was.
Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Good job. Good job. Good teamwork. Good job. Great. This is what we need. Now let's go slowly upwards.
As the water began to rise,
Whoopsie.
Claire vowed
Don't do
to
that.
save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
As many restarts. Ha! Funny.
Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good son.
Yeah, Thomas will make the best
Claire
sidekick.
arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Yeah, come on. Just a little water and we can suddenly jump very high. That's fine. That's
water
okay.
began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
But can we, if we do like this, can we then get there in time?
If Thomas would make
Nope.
a good sidekick.
We cannot.
Or was she more the lone Avenger type? She'd like that. The sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water.
But she will find out that she needs friends to survive. As all those rectangles do.
The others told Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
Four happy friends together.
A villain.
A villain.
Show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear.
Oh my. Why would you want
Chris was
that?
the most obvious choice. He seemed stroppy enough, and his jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities. Yes, Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
Nah, Christopher is not evil. He's just moody. Stop that thinking. You need no villain. The world is your villain. Something like that, I assume. Can we do something like this and this? Then we can. Also, if he's your villain, why do you help your villain? Makes no sense, does it? Great. This is great. A great story and a great journey.
Where's Chris gone? Was he off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall?
I believe so. Of course.
Claire was honest. And she had to be because she was a superhero. This was a troubling turn of events. Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
Indeed there was. Indeed there was. With weird floating platforms on top. Because that's what makes sense in this world. If anything. Yeah, this is how we do it. This is what we do, and this is how we do, and this is how we win. More smelly water.
Moving platforms over water, eh? Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse.
Indeed. That was not too smart. This sweater. This was not a sweater. It wasn't a sweater. It was better. Shut up. You're not my mom. That's how we do. And then we can...
Doing really well. Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
This is how we do. And Claire, now you can go up here. Good. Yeah, perfect. This worked out fine. Fine, my friend. Now we got spikes.
Claire was alone.
Which was that?
Which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save.
But there is
Being
none.
the only superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object.
It does, really.
It was new. Claire avoided them. She decided they were most likely her kryptonite. Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
She knows her superheroes. Na na na. Will we get more friends? I'm curious. Or is this the quadrio or whatever it's called? Oh yeah, we can swim. Oh, it's more like, how do I get across here? But of course we can swim. We are superhero Claire. Good job. And there we got our red square.
Wow. Deja vu. The world was repeating. And this time Thomas was here. Claire felt something had gone wrong. There was a disturbance in the force.
That's Star Wars
Something
reference.
had altered the matrix. The world was reacting to their progress. It was amassing its forces. It was
All
plotting
them
against them.
references.
Claire finally had a nemesis.
But there is no point up there this time. So it's not exactly the same. Stop saying it's the same when it's not the same. Also, I'm pretty sure that moved faster this time. Could just be me. And this time we will not jump up before that, because then we would crush our friend. And we do not wish to cross our friend, we wish to save him. Now, another friend coming and joining. No. I'm rubber, you're glue. Bounce back and stick to you. Okay, so now we have a splitter, something that will work against us, I believe. Hey! Who's that buddy down there? You do not jump very...
I was pleased this one was behind a wall. Maybe he'd never know what she could do. Maybe they could just have a conversation. Hang out.
Nice.
As long as he didn't find out what she could do.
What can you do?
It would never happen so long as they stayed separate.
Now I'm curious, what can you do? Laura, what can you do? It was Laura, right? Come on, Laura. What can you do? Ah, now we're together.
Laura didn't have time to worry about the ominous pixel cloud. It had been following her for some time, and it kept itself to itself until now.
What pixel cloud?
Was the little orange thing, which was looking at her in a way that she kind of, well...
Ah, of course, bouncy, bouncy, cool.
As the square, who had shyly introduced himself as Chris, bounced atop Laura, she began to worry that he was just using her like all the
No,
others.
I'm not just using you.
All bounced too,
We are friends now.
they disappeared when her back was turned.
No. That's how it. That's not what's happening here.
Only the ominous pixel cloud ever remained, looking a little bigger and a little less hungry with every disappearing friend.
So there's someone following us. Is that the splitter then? The thing we talked about before? Curious.
With every bounce, Laura found herself less and less irritated by Chris. She started to miss him when he wasn't there, on another platform or something.
Yeah. Oh, of course. Yay. And now we can get through here. Albeit alone, but we can get through.
She'd wonder what he was up to. Was he missing? He wasn't saying very much.
No, what would I say, lad? I'm a square. I'm a pixel. I'm a... Yeah. Not much to say, really. Here we go, and back there. Super! Super duper! Hey, that looks a little too dangerous.
Was in love. She was perfect. He had to tell her so. At some point, he would definitely tell her.
That was sweet.
Probably best to wait for a moment the large, ominous pixel cloud wasn't about there. Yeah, probably best to wait.
Nah, tell her now. Come on. Come on. Perfect. Wait. There's the other guys. Yay! Now she's meeting the family. Can we do something like this maybe and say we need to press this button?
Was massively disappointed to run into the gang again.
He'd
enjoyed the alone time with his new girlfriend.
Hey, you haven't asked her yet. Cloud, go away. Now we need you, buddy. It's your turn. Come on, buddy. We trust in you.
refer to Laura as his girlfriend?
A little bit.
Only if I say it out loud, he told himself. He didn't want to scare her off.
Get away, Cloud. Probably her ex or something. Isn't this a little bit racist with these squares all turning white?
The others seemed suspicious of Laura. The eager-looking pixel cloud of death which seemed to be watching her. Sure, they'd use her inherent bounciness to reach slightly higher jump points, but they wouldn't strike up a conversation with her. Chris...
Yeah, that's pretty rude. Chris is the only one here who's not a rude dude now.
Nor was there.
This is not... There we go. And we should be able to... we need some help here. I'm coming. And back again. And then our last fellow up here. I'm coming! I'm coming! Good job, Christopher. 3.8. That's a nice number. I think we'll stop here. It'll be all for now. Feel free to like, dislike, or leave a comment. Any form of feedback is always very much appreciated. Also, do consider subscribing to Let's Say Gaming to be the first to watch new videos. Until next time, bye.